Alright, so I am live, so it says. Um, got a buddy of mine coming, so I'm going to be able to do an interview with him sometime tomorrow. Uh, Try to do it outside, maybe. I know there. But also may just do it inside. That way it's more quiet and we can really hear him talk and we don't have the possibility of getting interrupted. So that way I can just film it kind of at my leisure in here. But I've got I've got this set up pretty well for when I'm telling stories. So I'll be able to make a lot more content because I don't have to record it and then like go to Starbucks and upload it because my internet service here is just horrible. So even though I have a lot of content on my hard drive, I can't actually upload it because of how horrible the upload speed is. And another thing, the place that I'm staying at here, it's just been problem after day one of me staying here. The very first day I came in here, they were telling me how they were going to look through all my stuff and check it for like bugs and whatnot. That's totally cool, but then they were like, when I got here, they're going to take all of my stuff and then like take my accordion, and like that's something I don't let people do. Like I don't allow people who don't know what an accordion is, doesn't play one or know how to handle one, to take it away from me where I can't see what's being done with it and pick it up and move it out of the box or anything of that. So since day one, it's been problem after problem. Whether the problem was with my so-called counselors I'm supposed to have and people that's supposed to work with me, it was just, I've had packages in the mail stolen because they won't put our packages that we receive here, the tenants, they won't. At first they had them like behind a door, or they would go to the office and a caseworker would bring them to you. So they just decided they didn't want to do that anymore and just throw them down on the floor for anybody to grab when they come in and out. And we're also right next to a gym and like a day center where people can come in and go. So like they had them in there for a little while. So, which is kind of weird because that's even more traffic over there. But things like that just really started to get on my nerve. But on the good side, these new apartments that I'm supposed to move into are supposed to come open in January. And I've just been thinking, I was like, man, I can put all of this stuff in storage and I can go take me a little trip and I can go spend, Christmas and New Year's somewhere cool and perhaps even meeting up with some other kids that I can do interviews with, and just me taking like a little vacation because I've been here for like a year, like without leaving, and that's a pretty crazy thing for me. So I do have a buddy coming by tomorrow, and when we're going to go do that interview and everything, and I think I can get some pretty good footage. He also has a Facebook page, so you can look it up, Anywhere Hobo Man. I don't know if I can put a link in this live, but if I can, I'll try. But I'm fixing to go get something for dinner, and I'm kind of undecided about what I want. I really want like a hamburger and fries, but I don't want to wait for it to cook. So I might just go get some pizza like I normally do, and just come home and grub. It's still early, so I may go back out and play accordion. If I do put all my stuff in storage, I need to go hustle up the money to, I don't have a whole lot of stuff, but put what I do have in storage. I'm not going to carry my accordion with me. I'm going to leave it here because I don't have a proper case for it. And also, I'm going to try to find me a smaller accordion, and just that'll be my Christmas present to myself. I may also try to find some work or something, or some work trade, or just magically raise up, I don't know, some kind of money. But this new apartment that I'm moving to, which is outside of San Francisco, probably has parking or, roadside parking and whatnot, but it's probably not as bad as it is in San Francisco. So, like, that I can actually have a vehicle. I don't know the layout of those apartments. It'd be nice if they really had on-site parking, but I don't want to buy a vehicle if it's going to be unsafe to park somewhere every night. Like, and I don't want to pay for parking. So even though I want a vehicle, it would be nice because I can take trips a lot easier and whatnot. But I don't know if I really want to do that unless it's in an area that my car's not going to get damaged. Because I like getting old cars, I like getting old Mercedes and whatnot and fixing them up. So whatever I have will probably look pretty good, or I can make it look good. And I don't want to risk it getting messed up. But fortunately, this apartment is like right on the BART line, and local transit goes everywhere here. So really, I don't need one. It would just be more of a hobby to have one and fix it up. So I'm debating all that stuff, and I also have to get all my hospital stuff and primary care provider. I have to get all of it over into the Millbrae area, and let's see, have everything like scheduled for appointments around January, sometime in the middle of January or later. That way, once I move into the apartment, I can get all of that going. And then I lost my ID card, so I have to go tomorrow morning, and I have to go up there because I can't use the one online. I don't know why. It just doesn't have a place for it. It says I'm dropping frames. Hopefully this is coming out clear. I'm using it on my other phone, which only supports 720, but still it's high definition, whereas this phone would do pretty much anything. But yeah, I got to get all that. I have to get an ID and a social security card. So online it says like it could take 4 to 6 weeks to get that, and I don't have 4 to 6 weeks. What I do have is a picture of my ID, so I'm going to try to print that out, and hopefully that'll work too. And I have to go get proof of income for this month and a couple other things. Get all of that situated, carry it back up to the VA Center out at Fort Miley or Fort Riley. It's not Fort Riley, because Fort Riley can't, because I know they don't have two of the same names.